X user was banned from the social media platform for sharing an alleged screenshot of a list of so-called protected users exempted from the social media platform's terms of service. Now, those accounts included Trump War Room, Eric Trump, Libs of TikTok, and of course, Andrew Tate. So they're all right-wingers. So now, the user in question was Anti-Fascist Turtle, who included in a post of a screenshot of a list saying that a new Twitter API leak reveals that there's a group of protected users that are allowed to break the terms of service without consequence. The image also included a list of whitelisted slurs that the accounts would be able to use without consequence. So I don't know if it's real. I'm just putting that out there. Okay, grain of salt for all of this. Now, that said, VX Underground, which is the self-described largest collection of malware source code, samples, and papers on the internet, claimed that they were the unwitting source of the leak. In fact, their group said on its X account that this was shared privately and internally in VX Underground with the members. We briefly discussed it, but removed the tweet as we intended to do more research because we could not independently verify the validity of this information. According to another post on X, VX Underground was also sent a direct message from a throwaway account that shared an Octalink. So that's what this is. It's an Octalink, and it's screenshot with the group. The group decided to pass the information on to other people who are better fitted to do investigative research and journalism. That said, it was leaked, picked up by others, and spread around the internet, including Anti-Fascist Turtle. Now, VX says they don't know if it's real. That's why they wanted to verify it first. Quote, "We have no way to accurately assess if the information is accurate," VX Underground said in a post dated 7:35 a.m. on July 25th. I don't know if it's real, but does it surprise me, or would it surprise me if it was? No. No, it wouldn't. Not at all. Especially considering how the account that shared this was immediately banhammered, right into the ground. Gone. In fact, it kind of went a lot like this.
Bing, 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 boom, it's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. So now, of course, it was allegedly banned for sharing manipulated media. But again, I don't know if that's true. Oh, and get this. They were banned for violating terms of service. Interesting. So now, look, that said, on these supposed leaks, people are skeptical. And I can understand why. Some people pointed out that there are typos in the users list. Others said the configuration of the alleged list makes no sense. And others have pointed out that the URL leads to a 404. Okay, so it's a broken link. One also pointed out that data access always requires authorization. They use other data formats. Anyone who's worked with Octaconfig knows that this is a very lazy fake and is irresponsible to share. Another asks, why would they use Okta to pass such a list of protected users to clients? Another says, this is obviously fake. As tech-savvy users, you should easily be able to verify this. Another said a subdomain cannot resolve as it does not have a valid certification, and Okta does not have the API to do this. So, look, I'm going to be clear with you. I don't understand most of that. Okay, I'm not like savvy about this stuff. I'm not a huge tech guy, not really familiar with Okta or anything like that, okay? But what I do know is that Elon Musk is not a smart person, okay? He fired so many people that knew how to run that site. I'm shocked that it even continues to run to this day. He completely eliminated the trust and safety team, the moderation team, and as far as I know, at least up until recently, maybe that's changed, but as far as I could understand, the site really ran because of the bare bones were so solid. The foundation was so solid prior to Elon Musk's takeover, okay? And so you'd be really hard-pressed to F it up. That said, would it surprise me that they actually did have a list of users that they prefer, that have precedence on the site or I should say preference on the site, preferred treatment, and that they were all right-wing, no, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Okay? And it also wouldn't surprise me if they allowed certain users to get away with slurs, saying terrible things. I mean, you just go on the website and you can see the N-word all day long. But at the same time, they also will ban people or, ban the word cisgender. So that kind of shows you what their moderation policies are actually like. Banning the word cisgender while allowing people to spin the N-word and not only that, but go after transgender people, gay people, leftists, etc., all day long. And so this is what they do. So they obviously do have a bias. Whether or not this leak is actually correct, it's already pretty clear that Elon Musk has a right-wing bias in the algorithm. I mean, he put the scale, put his thumb on the scale for conservative users. Why? Because he bought the entire website to fight against the woke mind virus. I mean, that's the whole point. Spending billions of dollars, $44 billion on getting a platform so you could fight against the wokeness. Oh, because this Twitter was too liberal. Too lefty. No, it wasn't. No. And again, if you're correct, why do you gotta artificially boost the right wing? It doesn't make any sense to me. But look, he has also admitted, by the way, that his main focus now is fighting against the so-called woke indoctrination, et cetera, mainly to push back against his trans daughter, who came out as transgender and wants absolutely nothing to do with him. He's already admitted that. So, I mean, that's what irritates him. And not only that, but Grimes literally left him for a transgender woman. So Chelsea Manning. So, I mean, this guy's got a lot of bones to pick with transgender people. So, of course, instead of going to therapy, bro just buys a social media platform for tens of billions of dollars and then rigs it to help right-wingers. Again, I can't verify that this is real, and maybe it isn't. There's a good chance that it's not. But the proof is in the pudding. You just go onto Twitter. You go onto X. Okay, sorry. Ooh, I'm dead naming Twitter now. You just go onto the website, and you can clearly see that there is a right-wing bias. It's as plain as day. Plain as day. So, look, this is what happens when you buy a company, okay? The fact that I do believe that there is a bias, and I mean, it's very clear that there's a bias, and that this could be right and even, or correct, and even if this leak is not real, the fact that so many people believe it is a result of Elon Musk himself showing that he is absolutely a right-winger, showing that he bought his company for the express goal of furthering right-wing politics. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.